Hey guys, welcome to the movie review. Today we're reviewing Hallucinations. We have a weird button for it, a nice button. I think it's part of the cover for the DVD box or Blu-ray or whatever. If you see this, it looks a little weird, doesn't it? Yep, because this movie is a weird movie, and there's a lot to explain. This movie is a weird movie because it is weird. Because this is one of those movies I feel weird about rating it, so it might be a little different. Then it might get higher rating than you would think. But there's some reason for this type of movie. I'm like, yeah, I can't rate. I feel this movie has to explain to you. They're by these two brothers called, I think, That was the P. Something with the P, like Pikoski. No, I can't remember the name. But that's the P. Brothers, and they make obviously movies. Obviously made this movie, and they make movies, horror stuff. They started when they were I guess, kind of early teens, so right when they were about maybe kids. The early teens, they started making movies, and they were movies really, because it was in the 90s or late 80s, so they were back in the, you know what I mean, they were older movies, and they were just filming them with their friends. They didn't have, it's if I just wanted to if I made my own movie right now, it wouldn't be a big budget movie. It'd be me just making a low budget, a super low budget movie, because I'm not making it with a studio or company. I'm just, hey, I'm gonna get some of my friends, yeah, I'm gonna make a little movie. And yeah, so it's kind of, I feel like it's like that. It's not like it's a thing that's oh, this isn't CSA. I don't know if these, I mean, obviously got released because now it's available, but it's one of the movies that's very so low budget. Yeah, it's low budget, and not even it's low budget. These guys were just hey, I got a couple friends together and we made a movie. It's we're not just for fun. It feels like this was a movie that's made just for, we're not making this because I want to make money, or we're just doing this for fun. It feels more of, I'm trying to think of the way to explain, they're just making a movie that, hey, we want to make this movie. They were kids, and that's what they did back then. They made teens when they were teens or whatever. They made movies. It's yeah, when you're a teen, you're probably not going to make a big, I mean, you can, but it's you're not going to, especially back then, oh, I grabbed my mom's camera and we just started filming stuff and made it into a movie. Also reminds me a little bit of Cinemassacre, angry video game nerd. You might know him by that, but channel called Cinemassacre. He used to, he talked about, he used to do old, movies and stuff like that, or film stuff. So it was kind of like that in his early days. So I'm yeah, I wasn't doing it for it's not you're making movies to go out and see it. It's not making Star Wars. I'm just making a home. It's basically almost more like a home movie. I make my own movie, but it's one that's probably only me and my friends are gonna see, or family, or not everybody's gonna see it. So it's yeah. Now it is on DVD and stuff, but the point is I'm making it. This movie's gonna be a little bit differently because I don't wanna, because it's not. There's no way this movie could have been better. It's maybe writing and some stuff you could say about that, but it's yes, it could be better, but it's not, just because they didn't have money. It's not like they had a ton of money to throw into this. I mean, they probably had some money, but you know what I mean? It's not a big budget film. It's people who just wanted to get together and make a movie, and for that, I could make anything like this. I mean, I probably actually it wouldn't be too hard to make something like that. I feel like I have, I say because the person who runs I couldn't make something like this, and technically, yeah, you're right. I mean, I have more of a possibility to make something, maybe not exactly like that, but because you're not going to make something exactly like that, that's copying, but you know what I mean? I could probably make something, because I obviously do YouTube. I've done one or two shorts, film kind of things before. I've done stories and stuff like that. I could probably do something, but I understand it's not easy, especially back then, because we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have anything, so it's a lot different, because you wanted to make your own movies and stuff, you did them, and they were a lot different. Today you can make them and put them on YouTube, put them on anywhere, and then you got to go. But yeah, so what is this? Now that I got into that whole topic about this is going to be a little longer one. Surprisingly more than I thought. I thought that was going to be an easy one to talk about, but I wanted to get into generally about the movie. I'm not going to shit on this movie or say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's bad because I think of it as it is a movie that if you enjoy bad movies, you'll probably enjoy this. I'm not going to qualify this as a bad movie, because it's that does not, because somebody put a heart and soul into, and if you put, I think it's a movie that I'm not gonna shit on a lot, because I liked it, even though it's yeah, it feels like a home kind of movie kind of thing, and I liked it for what it was, for which for that time, for what you just, hey, I want to make this thing, it's cool. I think they also had a little short film thing before that played. I'm not gonna talk about that because I forget that was even worse. That was when they were right when they were turning into teens, or it was really younger. It's that. I'm wow. I'm surprised you made that even when you were there, but that one's even worse, and that one I would be yeah, that kind of shit. But also for your first movies, those are not the worst things ever. But So what's the movie about? It's about these the two main brothers who I talked about, played like the two main characters, and then there's this other guy who I don't know if he's somehow staying with them or something. He's like a friend or something. They're on the house. In this house, the mom left. He couldn't get back from work because of snow or something, so he couldn't get back to the house. And they have stuff to take, I guess, food and all that kind of stuff. But it's not like. And then weird stuff starts happening. The one bus starts having dreams and weird shit starts happening. And then everybody starts getting hallucinations and weird shit. And eventually, I think the two brothers eventually escape or figure out how to stop and do something. But it's really an interesting movie. I do recommend checking it out if you've not seen it. Hallucinations is probably one of the weirdest movies I've ever reviewed on the channel. This is probably the lowest budget movie I've reviewed on the channel. But I enjoy it. It's good in a way that it's really hard to describe. So what do I rate this movie? Now we get into the rating, because this is going to be the one that was like, I want to rate it low, but also I'm kind of like, it's one of the movies that I know, it's not like it's bad on purpose or trying to be bad. It's not like, certain movies I'm like The Room. That movie's bad, and it's bad, it's clearly bad, there's no way you can see a bad thing with the movie. Hobgoblin, who I think I reviewed as well. I think a movie, that's a movie I gave really low as well. Not a good movie. I'm not gonna say it's anything. It is a fun movie if you like bad movies and stuff like that. The parts that I like, but it's not a good movie. I gave it a low rating for a reason. It's not a movie that most people would probably like. If you like bad movies or stuff like that, you might get a kick out of it. But I had some fun with it. I had fun with it, but it's not a movie I'm gonna be like, I want to watch that again 100 times. No, but this is a movie I would actually watch again. It's weird. If I ever find it, I do want to get a copy of it because it's actually interesting movie. But what do I rate this movie? I don't want to give it too high a rating, but I don't want to give it too low rating either, because I feel like we're going to give it a 7, and you're probably thinking that's a little generous. I want to be a little generous with this movie. I didn't want to give it a super low rating, because I feel like, there's nothing they could have, I feel like it's a movie I'm not going to give it, I think that's a fine rating. I didn't want to give anything too high. I'm like, we're going to give it lower than an 8. We're not going to give it anything, we're not giving it an 8 or higher. We're going to give it 7 or lower. I'm like, we'll do 7. Clean number, works fine. Now, do I think for most people probably would not think the movie's a 7, but that's what I'm gonna give it. So this is my rating statement. It gets a 7. It can say 7, and that's what we're calling it. I think this movie is interesting, fun, in a way that if you like bad movies, you might enjoy this. And like I said, it's hard to call this, I don't know if I would call this a bad movie, because there's a difference between The Room, where it's a big, obviously had the big more production and stuff, and also we had different cameras and stuff now, but that's more like a production, it's not like a big studio made a movie and it was bad, and we have a bad movie like that. It's oh no, this is people they just made a movie, and it's it's not gonna be as good as, and this movie's not gonna be as good as Endgame. I knew, no, well, it's only fair enough that I'm there's no way this is gonna be as good as Endgame or any most horror movies, but it's something I kind of was I know more about the brothers and them wanting to making movies and stuff. It's okay, it feels not even I would say a fast but it's they just made this and it was we made this movie and now it's available and people can watch it. So it's I like the movie, so we'll say it at that. What did you guys think of Hallucinations? Did you guys see it? If you have, let me know, because this is a really interesting movie. Let me know. You guys can always stay epic. See you next movie review, guys. Bye.